Hi. I have I have taken blood tests. Feel bad for me. No, don't do that. No, the thing is, I just wanted to show you that I have taken a blood test because I have taken a blood test. um, yeah, I was going to record any gameplay of Star Wars, but I figured I'd take a little bit of a break, at least for now, because this actually quite hurt. You know, when you have the needle in there a long time and just filling up bottles of bottles or whatever. It's not really bottles, it's capsules, I guess you could call it. Was just emptying my arm, so me playing a game right now would not work very well. But, yeah. No, I've never really been scared of needles before. Uh, Trying to not make this into story time, but I feel like it's going to be. Uh, That's what I'm gonna call it, at least. I'm gonna call this video story time, even though I'm very bad at telling stories. Because I always. My hair is messy. See? I always go off track sometimes. But yeah, my hair is messy. I need to wash it soon. But yeah, I can do that after the video. It's okay. Anyway, yeah, I'm taking a blood test. I was really never scared of needles before, like vaccines and blood tests. It was all okay. But now it's only vaccines I can take because vaccines is up here. And I guess, I don't know if that's true or anything, but I mean, you're stronger. Everyone is stronger here, so you don't feel so much when you take it here. And vaccines are totally okay for me. I mean, I'm not scared of it. I feel the little pinch it gives you when they enter it. And yeah, I'm stronger here. But taking blood tests was a problem for me after I was in the hospital with lung inflammation when I was younger. It's a very long time ago now, but it still happened. And if I didn't get to the hospital that day, I did. Um, the head, or he wasn't really the head. I almost said head officer, but it wasn't the police. It was the head doctor, but I don't. He wasn't really the head doctor. But have you ever seen someone doing surgery? There's always a group of people doing surgery, and there's always one that is the leader of the whole group. He was kind of like that, but he wasn't really the head doctor. But he said he was the first one that was in my room before two other people took over. Very nice young people, by the way. Um, and he was like, it's a good thing you came today because if you would have waited a day, you probably would have been dead now. So I did a good choice by calling my mom when she was working and be like, "Hey, mom, I'm not feeling too good." But yeah, no, it was very bad when I had lung inflammation, and I felt like I needed to pee, but when I went to the toilet, I couldn't really pee, and I can drink half a liter of soda right when I get it. I can just drink it up, done. But this time it actually took me, I think it was a week or two before I even got halfway, not even halfway into a big ass Coke bottle, like a big one. At 1.75 liters, for those who wonder, because in Norway we don't have 2 liters, which is dumb. Because in the US you get 2 liters for cheaper than what you get for 1.75 here. Sorry. See what I'm saying? Going off track, but yeah. So after that, I had a lot of blood tests when I was, or not after it, but while I wasn't in the hospital. I had a lot of blood tests every day, multiple times a day, and that made me both weak in my arm, lost a lot of blood because they took it the same place, right this arm, right here, because that's where I have every time I go to the doctor, they say I have very nice, very nice. Yeah, that I have very nice blood, whatever that is called in English. I'm not English, so I don't know. Blood vein is probably what it's called. Yeah, I know what it's called. I was just messing with you. But yeah, but after that, I felt like taking so much blood test that I did when I had lung inflammation, that was not good for me because it messed me up. So now I'm scared of needles, and I hate taking blood tests. Um, it was also another story where I started getting a little bit scared of needles. That was before I went to the hospital, but that was like that is another story. It was not a good doctor to say it like that. But yeah, so I'm scared of needles because I was in the hospital, took blood tests all the time. But yeah, I took a blood test today. I had a doctor appointment right now, so I went there. And they were like talking to me about something. I was going to the doctor in 2 days, but I decided to go today instead because I needed a. I was gone from work yesterday, and I have the doctor, not a doctor's appointment, but I have a message from the doctor that hey, he was gone because of yada yada. He was here, blah blah blah. You know. Um. So he's not a good doctor either. He was the same doctor that didn't know what sleep paralysis was. I don't know if I talked about this on this channel or if it was one of the few other videos on my other channel, or one of the few last videos. I don't think it was there. I think it was here, but I'm not sure. Because I rarely post on the other channel. I mean, I post it when I have cut my hair. I post it when I say Merry Christmas, basically. But yeah, feel bad for me. Don't do that. I'm just kidding. Well, not the story time, but I'm kidding about the feel bad for me thing. Yeah. But yeah, I hate blood tests. Also, very small story time. It was like, hey, I was in the hospital. Story time. We're done. But yeah, I don't really have a reason. I mean, I have lots of stories to tell, like stories I could make story times videos about. But I mean, like, I'm not good at telling stories, and I am even if I well, I am good at telling stories, but not like when it's like reading for a child, books for child, or telling a story that you remember from your mom telling you. That is something I can do, but telling stories about me or my life is harder, actually. But yeah, I am also going off track in so many ways. I will never finish a story time. I used to do some live streams that was literally called Things I Hate live stream because hate is a strong word, but these things are hateable, and I really hate it. I don't dislike it, I really hate it. So that's why I decided to do the Things I Hate live stream, and I did 3 of them. Actually, 3 on the other channel when I did live streams on YouTube, and then I switched to Twitch and I had 1 there. So in total it was 4. But some things from the Things I Hate live stream on the YouTube was also put into Things I Hate live stream on Twitch. So I did some of the same things, but also other things that really makes me. that I really hate. And when I was telling those stories about why I hate that specific thing I talked about, I always go off track. So it's like, for one story, I can be like, I'm gonna tell you one story, and in the end of the video, I have told you my whole lifeline. I've told you my whole life up to now. You know my life story now. So that's that's why story time would be a bad idea. But we'll see. Maybe I'll make a story time one day or another, if I can stick to one and not like go off track like I'm doing now. I'm talking about this, and I started off was going to talk about why I'm scared of needles, and then like what? It's just like, well, now we're going off to why I don't make story videos. But yeah, so I don't really know the purpose of this video. Just that I was supposed to do Star Wars Battlefront today, and I might post it today. I might play it later and actually get time to post it today and not tomorrow. But I mean, with this arm, I don't think I can right now, because you know, it really feels like I'm empty of blood. It feels like it, and your hand is just weak, and it's just, if I lift up both hands, it's like, oh. Like the hand just falls down. I can't really stop it when it first falls. I can lift it up, but if I just drop it like this, I can't stop this hand, but I can stop this one because I didn't take a blood test here. Smart brain. No, but it's always this arm. I think it's like when they take blood tests, they take it with their hand you write. Because I feel like I got that question a lot when I was younger, like when I was at school and stuff. They were like, which hand do you write with? I'm right-handed. So yeah. Or they always ask me, are you right or left-handed? And at that, I was very young at that time, so I didn't really know the difference. It took a long time for me to learn the difference, actually, between left and right. And still, when people say left and right to me, till this day, I'm like, writing with right, left is that way. Then it's like, yeah, going off track again. But yeah, I always got that question a lot. And I was like, I don't know what left or right handed means. And it's like, which hand do you write with? Ah, this one. But yeah, it's just this going off a little bit and just telling you in case. I got Mountain Dew though. Yes, I love Mountain Dew. But anyway, the purpose of this video was actually in case I don't play Star Wars Battlefront, but no one really knew that I was going to play it today, so. But it's just, now I told you that I have been in hospital. That's an okay thing to know. Well, not now, many years ago, but I still had lung inflammation, and I was almost dead. That is something you can feel bad about me. I almost died. But yeah, so just a little. It's not really a story time, but just a little bit heads up, I guess, because it's worth knowing that I have been in hospital. I think like everyone that has been in hospital should tell that they have been in the hospital to people that they trust. And yet, I have trust issues, so I don't trust you guys. But I mean, telling people that you have been in hospital because of something serious like lung inflammation, that is something you should be telling about. If you went to the doctor or the hospital because you stuck something up your ass and you can't get it out. That is not something you should tell to others. But like serious things like lung inflammation or cancer, COVID, uh, serious stuff like that though. Well, maybe not tell people about COVID, and not just yet. Wait till COVID calms down or a vaccine is being made and people are now safe. But not yet. If you have been in hospital because of COVID, not yet. But lung inflammation, cancer, Ebola, HIV, AIDS, um, stuff like that. Not herpes, not chlamydia. No, no, don't tell people about that. That is only to people you trust. But yeah, so I'll see you later. Yeah, just a heads up. I'll see you later.